Happy Wednesday, everyone. And wow, what a wild ride the past 24 hours have been. Let's jump right in because there's a lot to unpack. So Bitcoin briefly kissed $114,000 before giving back those gains and even dipping under $108,000 for a moment, which triggered about $150 million in crypto shorts getting liquidated on the way up, and then over $250 million in long positions wiped out in the past day. So yeah, volatility is back with a vengeance. Meanwhile, institutional interest keeps building as BlackRock clients scooped up $208.99 million worth of Bitcoin, and Bitwise just launched a Bitcoin exchange-traded product in the UK, while BlackRock's own product started trading on the London Stock Exchange. So the floodgates for traditional finance are wide open now. Speaking of institutional validation, Federal Reserve Governor Christopher Waller called Bitcoin electronic gold and a store of value, which is pretty remarkable coming from a Fed official, and Bloomberg analysts are expecting profits from gold to rotate into Bitcoin, which makes sense when you consider gold just had its largest single-day drop since April 2013, falling 6.3% and wiping out $1.7 trillion from its market cap. Binance founder CZ chimed in saying Bitcoin is better than gold, and the Bitcoin to gold ratio jumped 7%, so the narrative shift is real. On the policy front, President Trump's crypto Czar is meeting with legislators tomorrow about a crypto market structure bill, and the Federal Reserve is exploring payment accounts for crypto and fintech companies to access Fed payment rails, which could be huge for infrastructure. Trump himself made headlines saying higher tariffs on China won't be sustainable for them, that gas, grocery and energy prices are way down, and that tariffs could even be used to pay US debt, though he also noted a meeting with Chinese President Xi Jinping might not happen. In other interesting moves, Elon Musk's Spacex transferred Bitcoin for the first time in 3 months, which always gets people speculating, and Coinbase acquired Echo for $375 million, continuing their expansion. On the Ethereum side, things were mixed as BlackRock clients bought $41.91 million worth of Ethereum, but also sold $117.9 million, so net outflows there, though SharpLink Gaming bought 19,271 Ethereum worth $74.9 million last week, and Bitmine Immersion grabbed 63,539 Ethereum worth $251.6 million, so some big players are still accumulating. Tether continues dominating with their USDT hitting 500 million users and their gold-backed token reaching 2.7 billion in tokenized supply. Jupiter launched a prediction market beta on Solana. Base is building private transactions. Hyperliquid got covered by Bloomberg as a crypto powerhouse. And unfortunately, Cadena announced they're ceasing all business activity immediately. Outside crypto, Netflix hit record revenues of $11.5 billion in Q3, up 17% year over year. Broadcom, Oracle, Nvidia, and AMD saw their market caps boosted by $630 billion on OpenAI deals, and a record 10% of US businesses used AI in the past 2 weeks. OpenAI is launching a new browser called ChatGPT Atlas. Waymo is doing 876,000 rides per month in California. Amazon plans to replace 600,000 US workers with robots. And Apple signed a 5-year Formula One deal worth up to $150 million per year. Quick hits. Investing $10,000 in the S&P 500 10 years ago would be $41,000 today. U.S. home insurance rates are up 50% since 2020. Only 54% of U.S. adults drink alcohol, which is the lowest in 90 years. And Warner Brothers Discovery is up for sale. That's your full crypto and financial recap for today. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you tomorrow with whatever madness the markets throw at us next.